The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Happy 4th of July, fans, and welcome to Championship Wrestling from Arizona, presented by CarShield. I'm your host, Jeramie McPeek, and we have some explosive fireworks planned for you tonight, including 2 big championship matches. Plus, as Guy Tweakassetti promised, we're going to see the world premiere of the new Heat Street music video. And what's a 4th of July party without music, right? In our main event today, the United Wrestling Television Champion Levi Shapiro defends against the new #1 contender, the Gun Show, Bret Michaels, who's looking to take the TV title back to Memphis. But kicking things off first, the Bodega defends the United Wrestling Tag Team titles versus the Young Goats. Let's head down to the ring and get this party started.
Slice Boogie got a victory on his way into this matchup. We saw he won that game of rock, paper, scissors to represent the Bodega in tag team action. We saw Danny Limelight victorious against Honest John. And boy, your thoughts on the one-man Lucha Gang, Papo Esco?
Man, King Fat Boy Papo Esco, he's always in the YouTube chat, I'll tell you that. And he talks trash each and every Saturday. That's youtube.com/championship wrestling. Shout out to the people that are watching and chatting live with us. But that guy right there, Papo Esco, he's the last man that I'd want to see in a dark alley or anywhere one-on-one. And as you know, the Bodega, it's never one-on-one.
No, always the numbers game. You'll always pay the street tax. That is for certain. Tag team titles on the line. Our first of 2 title matches, both matches featuring talent from Championship Wrestling from Memphis. We will certainly talk about that. But first, here to set the stage, the voice of the United Wrestling Network ring, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers. From Memphis, Tennessee, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, the problem child, Aaron Roberts, and the chosen one, Zay Washington, the Young Goats.
They look loose, they look ready, do the challengers.
Laser focus, Todd.
And introducing the champions, being accompanied to the ring by Danny Limelight. At a combined weight of 536 pounds, they are the United World Tag Team Champions, the King Fat Boy, Papo Esco, and the King of the Concrete Jungle, Slice Boogie, the Bodega.
Stage is set, United World Tag Team titles on the line. The Bodega taking on the Young Goats. And when you're in there with the Bodega, it's almost like pick your poison, whether it's the Bullies and you got Papo Esco and Slice Boogie, or you've got the radioactive Poppy in there and his brand of agility. Always a dangerous combination.
Bulletproof Troop, there's not a weak link on the Bodega. Anywhere.
Absolutely not. Not only is there not a weak link, but all of these guys are known for having a mean streak, particularly the big man, King Fat Boy, Papo Esco.
It looks like it's going to be King Fat Boy Papo Esco in there with the heavy hitter of the Young Goats, Aaron Roberts, and 2 big men about to clash horns, 2 big heavyweights, that heavyweight hoss fight mentality, you gotta love that.
Man, dare I say this is Championship Saturday, Championship Sunday, whichever day that you're watching Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, it's all on the line today. United World Tag Team titles could come back to Memphis. United TV title could come back to Memphis. This is big for Championship Wrestling from Memphis, but I'm going to call it right down the middle here.
Potentially huge.
Man, these are 2 big boys right here, and they are very evenly sized, and neither one looks scared or ready to back down from the other. Oh, I'm ready for this action to start picking up, boys.
Aaron Roberts, certainly somebody that has the size and stature, at least on paper, could hang and go one-on-one with King Fat Boy. King Fat Boy trying to get the little shortcut there, tried to grab a hold of the Lux in controlling the arm now. Papo Esco. Boy, big power struggle here.
Yeah, now this is a very unique individual that we're talking about in Aaron Roberts. He is a big man. He's the big man of the tag team, but the pace usually picks up when he hits the ring. He means business, very agile for a near 300-pounder.
Both these guys are very smart. They're locking on holds, then making the other guy move their weight. It's so early in the matchup that both guys have a ton of energy. And if they can slow each other down by resting on each other, making the other one move them, it could slow down their pace.
Well, we'll see who gets the early advantage, champions or challengers. This tag team title match continues right after this.
Hey fans, join us at 3D Sports Cards and Collectibles on Saturday, July 10 for a special meet and greet with some of your Arizona favorites, including the head collector, Charles R3 Cassis, and the man in black, Alex Salyers. Get free autographs and photos, enjoy some food and drinks, and check out all of the amazing memorabilia available through our official sponsor. That's 3D Sports Cards and Collectibles, located at 32nd Avenue in Bell. We'll see you there on Saturday, July 10 from noon to 2 p.m.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I started by using the world's best cotton called Giza. It's only grown in a region between the Sahara Desert, the Mediterranean Sea, and the Nile River. It's ultra soft and breathable, but extremely durable. My Giza sheets also include full 21-inch wide pillowcases that will fit over any pillow and deep pocket sheets that will fit over any mattress. The first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen right now to get your very own MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets. Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors. Use the promo code and Mike will give you 2 for 1 low price and free shipping. That's right, get 2 for 1 low price plus free shipping.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
If you or someone you know is stuck waiting for payments scheduled over years and years, and you need cash right now, Novation can help you right now. It's your money, right? You shouldn't be trapped in a payment schedule that was set years ago. You should be able to get your money now, when you need it. And Novation will get you the most money, which means you'll keep more of your money. And speak with Novation before you sign with another company, or you could be leaving money on the table. You'll never know if you're getting a bad deal unless you get an independent bid. Novation will give you the real competitive bid you need. At Novation, we offer a time frame guarantee. If we don't get your money by the agreed deadline, we'll pay you interest for every day of delay at more than 10 times the National Bank average. Make sure you're getting the best deal. Call right now. We can help you get cash you need right now, not in 10 or 20 years from now.
Call 1-800-604-0483. 1-800-604-0483.
Welcome back, everyone. Championship Wrestling United Tag Team titles on the line. Pace quickens between these two behemoths. They connect, center of the ring. Neither man backs down, neither man gives an inch.
This is what I want to see.
Yeah, that was a big collision. Now these boys are going toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring.
Boy, not too many people going to take a number to throw hands with Papo Esco. Getting the better of him right there momentarily was Aaron Roberts. Back and forth seesaw.
They're too young to know better, Todd.
19 years old,
I wouldn't throw hands with King Fat Boy either, but Aaron Roberts would.
Yep, Aaron Roberts. And I'll tell you what, a big man that's controlling Papo Esco right now, but full head of steam by the one-man Lucha Gang. And, you know, I'm told that the young goats started at the age of 13. And, Blake, as you know, whether it be pro wrestling, and look at this, nice takedown by Papo to ground him, and now the ground and pound, whether it be MMA, kickboxing, or pro wrestling, competitors started younger and younger.
Absolutely, Ned. The more young somebody starts, the more fluid their movements are, the better understanding of the game they have. And that's why he can pull slick counters into counterattacks exactly like that. I'm very impressed with Roberts thus far.
Spinning back fist, and now there's the agility you spoke of, Dustin.
Enziguri, and I don't mean sushi. That one's from Maria, by the way. Big tag to Zay Washington. He is so spectacular. You're in for a treat on this one, fans.
Boy, look at this tandem offense here, and now the chosen one picking up where Roberts left off, trying to springboard into that stunner, but makes a tag. So that was a nice audible called, and the big man takes down Esco again.
Drop kick by Aaron Roberts, and King Fat Boy was just too big for Zay Washington to hit that cutter off the ropes.
Yeah, he came very close to hitting that. He misjudged the distance slightly, and had he been able to land that, that could have been the changing of the titles here.
Well, guys, conventional wisdom in professional wrestling will tell you to hit a stunner on somebody, they'd have to have a neck. Esco does not.
That's true. Very true, and it's a good thing, too.
Here comes Slice Boogie for the first time in this matchup. Slice looks fresh and ready to get it on.
He's a bully. They say Slice Boogie is the bully of the bodega. I think they're all three bullies, but that's a whole different story.
King of the concrete jungle, but it was the chosen one that beat him to the punch, at least with that kick. But now, boy, rough neck tactics here by Slice Boogie. You don't want to get cornered by him.
I'd like to see Slice Boogie set up his strikes a little better. He's just coming out and throwing big shots, and that's why he got countered early on.
The agility of Zay Washington moving out of the way there.
Nice arm drag. Beautifully done. Follows it up. Boy, tell you, this team looking good. They've been on a winning streak in Memphis. They're on a winning streak here. Got the victory, and I love the moxie. I love the intestinal fortitude. One big win, they called out the biggest dogs, they called out the champs, and they got themselves an opportunity. And they're making good right now. Zay Washington having some trouble, though.
High risk, high reward, or it can get you in a little bit of trouble.
Wow.
Fall away slam there. Zay Washington's in trouble, and he's in the wrong part of town.
One thing I like about the young goats is as soon as they start getting some momentum going, they really start to run with, they really start to run with it, but Slice Boogie just cut that momentum off.
Into the cover.
Pin attempt.
Yeah, boy, what'd you say about momentum? Now Slice has it. That big springboard elbow in the corner, and you talked about it. High risk, not high reward for the young goats, and Zay Washington finds himself in a tough, tough place to be.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the worst places you can be in the United Wrestling Network, is in the corner of the bodega, getting beat down.
Absolutely, hands down. You do not want to be stuck in the corner of the bodega.
Boy, King Fat Boy, you don't want to be in a precarious position using that big bowling ball style head. You got some bowling alleys there in Memphis.
How much do you think King Fat Boy's head weighs?
Yeah,
look at that thing.
I'm gonna guess it's about 20 pounds.
Use it as a weapon. Why not, right? This is
that's what Papo thinks too. Use it as a weapon.
Absolutely the biggest match in the young goats' short career. Like you said, they do have the experience, but there's a big difference there of somebody like Slice Boogie and Papo Esco and the young goats here.
He was stuck in the cuffs with Zay Washington. He was in that corner store. He saw his wrists were tucked into the turnbuckle, so there was nowhere to go. But now being very elusive, finds his way into a sleeper hold. Well, that's been time tested in Memphis, and locked it in, but counter suplex by Slice.
Great counter by Slice Boogie. It seems like the bodega are one step ahead. Near fall there.
Yeah, Washington's been doing a fantastic job of using his agility to get out of the way of attacks and counter Slice Boogie. But that time, Slice just muscled him back and dropped him on his back.
Zay Washington finding himself in some deep water right now. Don't know if he knows which way is up. Has got to get a breather and find a way to tag Aaron Roberts back into this thing. Wow, look at that, though. Beautiful drop kick.
Right on the button. Young Goats are one of the most popular tag teams in Memphis wrestling because of things like that, the maneuvers that they're able to pull off. And if he makes the tag to that man right there, the problem child, Aaron Roberts, business is about to get hot.
He's on the wrong side right now, though. The body positioning not favoring Zay Washington. And we'll see if Slice elects to try and nullify the tag attempt. That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, if they can keep Washington in there for a little bit longer, they might be able to put him away. They have done a lot of damage on Washington thus far.
Nice kickoff there. And there's the tag. Here comes the big man.
Oh, man, using all that body weight. Another big shot for Esco on the outside, trying to make him a non-factor. What a forearm there by Aaron Roberts. The problem child is a big problem for the tag team champs, guys.
Yeah, he is in there throwing some bombs right now. He has dropped Slice Boogie and has King Esco in the corner hurt.
Full head of steam. Oh, look at this. Double team offense there. Almost like smash and dash of PP Ray back in the day here in the United Wrestling Network. Oh, Michinoku driver. Beautifully done.
Young Goats are cleaning house.
Bodega in deep trouble here. Got to go for something big. Now's the time if you're the Young Goats. Washington focused on Esco, back in the ring, power bomb by Roberts. Oh, the titles are going back to Memphis.
This could be it. There's the tag to Zay Washington. Put the finishing touches on Slice Boogie here.
All the way up top. Looking for a 450. Danny Limelight.
Come on, Todd.
Danny Limelight grabbed the leg there, Dustin, and pulled his man to safety.
We've got a great tag team match here, and Danny Limelight interfering at ringside makes me particularly hot, especially with everything that's on the line.
And just when we thought we were going to have the Young Goats double teaming, it's the other way. He slices, he dices, you pay the street tax, and you pack your bags.
Here are your winners, and still United World Tag Team Champions, the Bodega.
Boy, wild finish to this one, guys. Let's take a look at it. Brought to you by CarShield, and here it is. That 450, and there you can see Danny Limelight getting involved.
Very slick, experienced maneuver there by Danny Limelight, always knowing what's at stake, where he is at ringside, and that's the Bodega right there.
And then not only that, not just a leg drop, he had that insurance policy, that protection, that shin guard turned around to the calf, and absolutely laid out the opposition.
I'll tell you, if Zay Washington hit that 450, we would have new United World Tag Team Champions, and they'd be headed back to Memphis, Tennessee.
I'll tell you what, Dustin, this is probably the most tested I've ever seen the Bodega in a tag team match. Your boys did not come to play.
More title action coming your way. The television title on the line in our main event. We'll be back.
This is a national healthcare alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
I struggled to stand for a shower, and after falling in the tub, I felt it was only a matter of time before I broke a hip.
If you worry about the risk of an accidental fall getting in or out of the bath, could a walk-in tub be right for you? Search Consumer Affairs Walk-in Tubs to find great deals, like a free shower package upgrade.
Once you turn 60, you have to realize there are limitations, whether you want to admit it or not. My walk-in tub has helped me to continue to enjoy a much better quality of life.
Why decide between a walk-in tub or shower when you could have both? Call now and we'll upgrade your new Safe Step walk-in tub purchase with our exclusive free shower package.
My husband said walk-in tubs are for old people, but I was more interested in feeling young and staying in the game. That's why I recommend a walk-in tub to everyone.
Call 800-928-0124. That's 800-928-0124. 800-928-0124. Call now.
Ruby Reyes, Cece Chanel, congratulations on your tag team win last week. The women's division is changing here at Championship Wrestling. What are your plans moving forward?
Emily, this is now personal, so if you don't mind, I'm actually going to talk directly to Holston, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Holston and your little group, keep trying to gang up on me. Keep trying to bully me, to break me down. Keep trying to put a target on my back, because that means that you're behind me, and guess what? Now I have someone watching my back. So all the little strings, your little puppetry stuff that you've been pulling in order to move the women's division in the direction that you want it to go, that ends now. Because guess what, darling? I'm free. And your course is about to change.
Papa Nico's money ran out, Jamie. So I have one message for you and the women's division. You don't run this anymore. I do.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Jackson Calhoun. From Agua Dulce, California, weighing in at 348 pounds, Sweet Robin Shaw.
Two tough competitors that have been on a hot streak meet in this matchup here on Championship Wrestling. Something's got to give, but one thing's for certain. Robin Shaw has been more dangerous than ever.
Yeah, Jackson Calhoun now aligning himself with Robin Shaw. Says he sees money in him. Have to agree. And if Robin Shaw maybe sees money in bringing Calhoun into his corner as well.
Also that short squeeze, that vice that's been putting away many an opponent. We'll see if he can lock it in on the Golden Boy.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
Jordan Clearwater coming off of a tag team victory when he teamed with the Gun Show, Brett Michaels out of Championship Wrestling from Memphis. But prior to that, we saw that claw of television champion Levi Shapiro secured to the knee. Gotta wonder if he's 100%. Certainly looked good in tag team action, but will be tested big time here against Robin Shaw.
Yeah, coming up against just a brute in Robin Shaw. Will, just how 100% will that leg be to get off the Midas touch?
Blake, your thoughts?
Yeah, left leg hospital, right leg cemetery. But as you mentioned, that right knee took a lot of damage in the last matchup against Levi Shapiro. So I'm definitely questioning how well that leg's going to work.
I just never seen before that claw to the leg. It was impressive.
Well, I mean, and it was a bang-bang play. You had Howdy Price, try and overextend the knee, then the stretch muffler, then the claw. But moving around on it pretty well right now as the Golden Boy. Again, showed no real ill effects in that tag team match, but then he had, the Gun Show to lean on as well in that one. And if anybody can apply pressure to a body part just with his sheer size, it's going to be Robin Shaw.
Absolutely. His weight could come into play at some point during grappling. All Robin Shaw needs to do is fall weird on someone's leg for it to be injured, especially if it's already a pre-existing injury in that joint.
Looks like the mass and weight advantage of Robin Shaw already coming into play right out of the gate. Clearwater, though, able to use his speed to his advantage.
That was a big shot. You see Jordan Clearwater even hurt his hand a little bit. He hit Robin Shaw so hard.
That was a stinging chop, and Shaw almost looks out on his feet early. He got rocked in a big way, and we'll see if the Golden Boy can continue this full court press. I mean, trying to get a breath right now is Shaw. Look at this.
Jordan Clearwater hits exceptionally hard. I have held the pads a lot for this guy, so if Robin Shaw looks a little wobbled, he definitely is with how hard Jordan Clearwater is able to hit.
Well, he learned from a great one in you, Blake, and right now in full control. TK, like you said, something's got to give. Both of these competitors riding a wave of momentum. Right now, all Clearwater in there, and then you see right leg seems to be fine.
Yeah, very dangerous with the feet. Went to the midsection, and this isn't going to help the big man catch a breath. Shaw's got to get some oxygen flowing through that big body, and again, looks to be on very wobbly. He's out in the corner here, guys. The turnbuckle seems to be the only thing holding up Shaw. Get your cameras ready. He was about to go down. And Calhoun might see his meal ticket in some real trouble here. That stock might be plummeting.
I am really liking this aggression that we've been seeing out of Jordan Clearwater in the recent weeks. He got a little overly aggressive and maybe snapped a little bit against
Jack
Banning. But I am a big fan of this aggression that he's been continuing to show in these last matchups.
Yeah, a little bit more under control and in full control of Robin Shaw. Is now even the turnbuckle not even holding up. He has collapsed into the corner. This has been all Clearwater.
Down goes Shaw. He is normally the squisher, not the squishy. Calhoun hooking the leg with that cane.
Well, there you see maybe the money investment coming into play. Is now Shaw coming to life out of nowhere.
Oh, hedging his bets, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
That's one of the things that happens a lot here. People get distracted. They take their eyes off the person they're in the ring with, and then they get blindsided from behind. Jordan Clearwater was in clear control of this matchup before Jackson Calhoun interfered.
I'm agreeing with you. I mean, he was dominating the matchup. It looked like he had Shaw almost dead to rights, and certainly an easy target for that Midas touch, but the distraction by Calhoun, and we've got ourselves a very different matchup right now from the early going.
Jordan Clearwater has a ton of heart, as we saw in that last man standing match and straitjacket match against Jack Banning. So we know this kid will continue to fight. As long as he's conscious, he's got fight in his heart.
He definitely has a ton of resilience. He will need it right now as he's on the
look
wrong
out
side
here.
of a beating from Robin Shaw, and then Calhoun again insinuating himself, catching Clearwater right in the face.
That's a big right hand that Clearwater couldn't have seen coming, and now all that body weight down.
And credit Robin Shaw for showing how much damage he can sustain. I thought he was down and out of this matchup, and he's right back in control.
No, he's got that knee. That's the knee that they were attacking, that the claw was landed on. And not only that, but that's the leg that he uses for the Midas touch. If Robin Shaw is able to take that finisher out of the equation, who knows what it's going to take for Jordan Clearwater to put Robin Shaw away.
Eliminate that primary weapon. You can see him clutching the knee, attacking the ankle as well.
Well, this is like a rotational knee submission here. This is very similar to what we call a heel hook in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where you're rotating the knee or rotating the foot, which causes a rotation on the knee, which puts a tremendous amount of stress on the ligaments, particularly the ACL.
It's not often, it's the only time that I can recall seeing Jordan Clearwater tap was in that matchup with Levi Shapiro. So that just tells you the type of anguish that is radiating through that leg. Sacrifice play there, made impact with the canvas. Again, thinks better of it that time with the jawbreaker.
Brilliant adjustment on the fly from Clearwater to, limit the damage being done to that right leg. But as you see, he's trying to gear up for that Midas touch. It is so simple, so destructive, but it does put a target on that right leg. And I've been seeing more and more opponents looking to neutralize. What's going to toss the Calhoun tossed the cane to Clearwater?
Clearwater can't get himself distracted right now, though. He needs to pay attention.
Oh, no, the low blow by Shaw. Sweet, I don't think so. And now leaves his feet for the crossbody, stringing together the offense. Oh, the crossface. He's trying to get a position. There it is. There it is, that short squeeze. Short squeeze. Clearwater may be going out here. Wow.
Here is your winner, Sweet Robin Shaw.
Unbelievable, boy.
Oh, come on.
The fortunes have turned here for the Golden Boy. And now that short squeeze again. 2 straight submission victories, one by tap out, one by pass out. Things not going well for Clearwater right now, Blake.
Yeah, things have not been going very well for Clearwater, but things have been going fantastic for Robin Shaw since linking up with Jackson Calhoun.
We got to go. We got to take a break. Big win there. We'll be back.
Hey fans, join us at 3D Sports Cards and Collectibles on Saturday, July 10 for a special meet and greet with some of your Arizona favorites, including the head collector, Charles R3 Cassis, and the man in black, Alex Salyers. Get free autographs and photos, enjoy some food and drinks, and check out all of the amazing memorabilia available through our official sponsor. That's 3D Sports Cards and Collectibles, located at 32nd Avenue in Bell. We'll see you there on Saturday, July 10 from noon to 2 p.m.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Even if you've tried before and were unsuccessful in getting rid of your timeshare, call today and see if we can help. We offer a complete 100% unconditional client satisfaction guarantee, Make this completely free call and learn how we can help you legally put an end to your timeshare nightmare once and for all. You have nothing to lose, so call right now to qualify and receive a free consultation. You can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, but you've got to call now. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Do you have any idea how your mattress affects your body and how well you sleep? Is it too hard or too soft, causing you to wake up with sore shoulders, back, or hips? Are you uncomfortable because you're too hot or too cold? Now you can get the total body support you need and the better sleep you want with the new MyPillow mattress topper.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell. When I invented my new MyPillow mattress topper, I made it to have everything you'd ever want in a topper. My mattress topper helps give you the support you need, helps relieve your pressure points, and regulates your body temperature for you as an individual. It comes with a 10-year warranty. You can wash and dry the cover. It's made in the USA, and I back it with my 60-day money-back guarantee.
My Pillow Topper delivers on its promise to give me a better night's sleep.
Call now to get your very own MyPillow mattress topper. Use the promo code and Mike will give you 30% off and 2 standard MyPillows absolutely free. Order now.
I personally guarantee it's going to change your bed into the most comfortable bed you'll ever own.
So the scuttlebutt around the championship locker room is that Mr. Kevin Martinson, his claims to have being traveling into space as frequently as he says, there's unfortunately no evidence to support these claims. He doesn't have the educational credentials. He hasn't logged in the hours needed for piloting. Affording that much rocket propulsion fuel is astronomically above his pay grade. You can see it in his body that if he were to be traveling through space as many times as he claims, he would have muscular atrophy, generalized weakness, and nutritional deficiencies, which he is not showing any of these things. So I'm sorry to say this, friends and fans, but I do not believe as a scientist that he's been to space at all.
Hello everybody, Dustin Starr here on special assignment this week. We've been hearing about it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and the moment is finally here. It's time for the world premiere of the hit music video, Heat Street. And I hear it's available on iTunes. But without further ado, please welcome Midnight Heat with Guy Tweakassetti.
The time has come. Boy, I'll tell you what. Guy Tweakassetti, all kinds of fired up.
There's over the top, there's energy, and then there is Guy Tweakassetti.
Asking, are you ready? Is anybody ready for Heat Street?
Ladies and gentlemen, Midnight Heat. Guy, it's a big day for you.
It's the biggest of big days, my friend. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think the people at home are ready, because it is time for the World International, Intergalactic, Interdimensional. Grandpa Max, I know you're watching, because it's time for our song. I can't even think straight. It's time for Heat Street! Yeah! Whoa! Okay.
Like it or not, we're coming hot.
whaling the tail and making feet so sailing. Above this life of the tower, whaling feet turned up, but the base is scaling. You can't take the heat when you're walking on the street. Try it sometime, the end with the feet. Pick up your auto, get the bottle, you can money, you can hang this place, you can hang with top of the street. Heat on the street, heat on the street, heat on the street, and we're playing no games. Heat on the street, heat on the street, heat on the street, and we're taking no names.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the world premiere of Heat Street by Midnight Heat. And Guy Twinkasetti, the main event is still to come. Don't go away.
At CarShield, we're always looking for the brightest talent.
Thank you for calling CarShield. How may I help you?
This styling, profiling, limousine ride, wheeling, dealing son of a gun is here to tell you that CarShield administrators make sure you don't have to pay for expensive auto repairs. Woo!
We want our employees to be themselves.
Woo!
We encourage teamwork.
And woo! Where's my yogurt? Woo! How'd that taste?
But at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
CarShield's doing it better than anybody else alive. They're the money-saving, roadside assisting, tow truck getting, rental car providing, son of a guns protecting you from expensive car breakdowns. And one more thing, CarShield cars go farther. Woo!
Call 800-952-1286.
This is a national healthcare alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number.
You've decided to go back to school. Good for you. So, which would you rather do? Get up early, get dressed, drive to college, find a parking spot, walk across campus, only to sit in a giant lecture hall, or earn your degree from home with Independence University.
I have two small children, a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old, so the online format and the flexibility was a must.
I could work at my own pace, and I was still able to take care of my kids while going to school.
We'll even provide you with a new laptop and tablet to keep when you graduate, and a personal student success team.
I have had such personalized attention, and it's an online degree.
If I had a question on the coursework, I always got my answer within an hour or two.
I will never be able to express what I owe this institution.
Independence University, online, but never alone.
Call 1-800-768-2670, 1-800-768-2670.
This is an advertisement for legal services. Important news for farm workers and others exposed to the weed killer PARAQUAT and who were later diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor they might have Parkinson's disease. Studies say those exposed to PARAQUAT sold under these brand names and others have an increased risk of developing Parkinson's disease or Parkinson's-like disease. If you or a loved one worked around the weed killer PARAQUAT and were then diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor you might have Parkinson's disease since exposure, call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now at the number below to see if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now if you or a loved one were exposed to PARAQUAT and were then diagnosed with Parkinson's disease or told by a doctor you might have Parkinson's disease. Call Davis & Crump right now to see if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Our first consultation is free, and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Main event time here on Championship Wrestling, and a golden opportunity for the Gun Show.
Welcome to the Gun Show, gentlemen. That man right there has an opportunity to win the United Television Championship and bring it back to Championship Wrestling from Memphis. The Gun Show, Bret Michaels, huge main event here today.
Dustin, I got a question for you. They call him the Gun Show. You think those guns come with a safety?
Well, he was able to get on the plane and fly here and back, so I guess. But once you're inside that squared circle,
yeah, look at the size of those things, man.
There's no safety. He's going to load it up and mow you down with a Gun Show lariat.
Click, clack, bang, bang.
The champion Levi Shapiro gonna try and silence the challenge of the Gun Show, Bret Michaels. No one's gonna silence Howdy Price. And I'll tell you, the champion knows every trick in the book, knows the art of self-preservation, and tries everything in his arsenal and then some to hold on to the title.
Well, the master of the loophole, if you will. Any way that he can, Levi Shapiro plans to hang on to that United TV title. And that man right there, Howdy Price, typically has something to do with it. And it's going to take them both today to beat the Gun Show, Bret Michaels.
I agree with you. You know, the champion talks about making every town in the loop, but the loophole is really the emphasis. United Television title up for grabs in this one. Huge main event. And here to set the stage, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Gain City, Tennessee, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Gun Show, Bret Michaels. And introducing his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Howdy Price. From the last stop on the loop, weighing in at 215 3/4 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, Timeless Levi Shapiro.
Big fight feel for this one. United Television title on the line. Bret Michaels, since arriving here on Championship Wrestling in Hollywood, set his sights on the champion and did some about it. Won matches, won tag team matches, won #1 contenders match to earn this spot. And given that he grew up idolizing and watching the stars of Memphis wrestling, now competing, he idolized the likes, he told me, like Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Whoa,
he's seen so much. He's seen the shenanigans we speak of. So if there is anybody, the veteran here, Michaels, might have the ability to ward off a lot of the tricks of the champ.
Yeah, now, Bret Michaels is a 20-plus year vet, and this is the biggest match of his career. We talked about the Young Goats earlier. Here's a guy that made his way through the ranks of the independent wrestling scene. There wasn't a television platform for a guy like Bret Michaels. Are you kidding me? So here we are. United TV title is on the line, and Howdy Price, he better have his running shoes on around Bret Michaels.
I'm a big fan of what Bret Michaels just did by scaring Howdy Price away a little bit. He's letting Howdy know that he's not safe on the outside. He knows Howdy's going to try and do something, and he's letting Howdy know that he'll do something right back to him.
No question about it. You got Howdy out there, you know, might think twice about becoming a factor in this matchup because the Gun Show, he hits with some high caliber offense, that's for sure.
Speaking of hitting, look on the right hand of Levi Shapiro. He has that glove, and we've known for it to be loaded from time to time. And Levi Shapiro just trying to outmuscle Bret Michaels is laughable at this point.
That might be a losing proposition, that's for sure. And now boxing of the years and the champion out to the outside. It might be time for a little strategy session with Howdy, and I like this. Not getting suckered in.
I was just going to say that. Veteran tactic. He knows Howdy Price is going to try and interject himself somehow into this matchup. So Bret Michaels stays inside, catches his breath, and makes Levi Shapiro get back into the ring.
Bret Michaels is Todd. Bret Michaels is very, very familiar with Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price. He knows exactly what to expect at ringside from Howdy Price. got suckered in right there, turning his attention to Howdy. He needs to focus on Levi 100% of the time.
That's where Howdy pays dividends. Just that momentary distraction and turn the match, but turning it back around is the gun show. But now, instead of following up, instead of capitalizing, he's turning his attention back. That is dangerous.
The intensity from Bret Michaels can get the best of him sometimes in a situation like that where he's turning his attention to the manager at ringside. I get it. Trust me. Being an in-ring competitor, I get it. Howdy, you got to keep your eye on him, but you got to focus on what's going on in the ring.
Yeah, it's definitely a fine line between paying too much attention to Howdy Price and not paying enough attention to him.
There's the gun show, Bret Michaels, showing off those guns. He'll load one up.
The size of the arms on that man right there, he is jacked. I would not want my head wrapped up in those pythons, I'll tell you what.
And imagine, Blake, the force of that gun show lariat. Imagine it striking you right across the throat. Good night.
Especially the way he winds up, does a complete 360 into it, and just lays dudes out.
Now, a typical headlock from Bret Michaels is different from a typical headlock from somebody else with those big guns.
That's what I mentioned. I would not want those things wrapped around my neck.
Nice counter, though, by the champion. The struggle continues. Our main event continues right after this.
Hey fans, join us at 3D Sports Cards and Collectibles on Saturday, July 10 for a special meet and greet with some of your Arizona favorites, including the head collector, Charles R3 Cassis, and the man in black, Alex Salyers. Get free autographs and photos, enjoy some food and drinks, and check out all of the amazing memorabilia available through our official sponsor. That's 3D Sports Cards and Collectibles, located at 32nd Avenue in Bell. We'll see you there on Saturday, July 10 from noon to 2 p.m.
Are you or someone you know suffering from drugs or alcohol and need help? It's time to take control. With private insurance, treatment may be available at little or no cost. The first step is to understand the benefits available through the private health insurance policy. By calling us with the patient's private insurance card, we will explain all treatment options. You'll find out about coverage for detox, residential programs, out-of-state facilities, paid time off. We've helped thousands of families just like yours. Let us help you today to understand the insurance benefits for drug and alcohol addiction treatment. Admissions counselors are standing by. All calls are confidential. This is a free service. Take the first step. Let us help you today.
Call 1-800-442-1204. That's 1-800-442-1204.
Attention! If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Again, if you've had complications from your hernia surgery after 2006, you could be eligible for financial compensation. We can find out what type of devices were used in your surgery. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now. You deserve justice, and the call is free. And there is no fee unless we win your case. Call now for your free case evaluation. Again, call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now.
Welcome back, everyone. United Television title on the line. The challenger, the gun show, Bret Michaels in control. Nice reversal by the champion, Levi Shapiro. And Michaels, it seems, has been his strategy to try and keep this thing in the center of the ring.
Very smart strategy. He's continued to go to that headlock. He's gotten Levi Shapiro down with it several times. Levi was able to sneak out the back door, though, and come up on top.
And you don't see this from Bret Michaels very much. In Memphis Wrestling, at Championship Wrestling from Memphis, he's finishing his opponents in 2-3 minutes. He is mowing through them with that gun show lariat. Now here, this shows you the type of athlete that Levi Shapiro is and how good of a professional wrestler he is. He's already gone longer than most of the Memphis guys have gone with Bret Michaels.
Well, he's a champion for a reason. He is one of the baddest dudes here at the United Wrestling Network.
Gun show doesn't get paid by the hour, that's for sure.
No, sir.
And it'll be interesting to see how Michaels will will be able to react if he does get pulled into deep water in a matchup because he's just not used to it.
And here you go, Howdy Price presence being felt even more than ever at ringside with a blatant choke behind the referee's back. And that's the smart thing for Levi Shapiro with the experience. Positioning.
That wasn't a ton of damage there, but what it does is it's probably going to distract Brett that much more later on in the matchup to create another opening for Levi Shapiro to take advantage of.
It's going to make him mad. That's what it's going to do.
And if you start, that oxygen starts to get depleted, you're less likely, as now Shapiro goes for the cover, to be able to have an answer for all the myriad of things that Shapiro's going to throw at you, whether they're legal or not. Most likely not.
Or Howdy Price is going to throw at you.
Yeah, if you're able to cut a guy's oxygen supply off, not only are they going to have poor judgment calls, but their body's just not going to have the fuel that it needs to perform when they're telling it to do something. You might be saying punch, and it might not be coming as fast as you're trying to make it go.
Oh, look out here. This isn't going to help his wind at all.
Another big attack to the throat of Brett Michaels. Wow.
Keep an eye on Howdy Price there. In the eyes now of Brett Michaels. Highly illegal. Should be a disqualification, but behind the referee's back. And I hate to say it, great positioning and ring presence from Levi Shapiro.
Oh, these two, speaking of Shapiro and Howdy, they know how to work in tandem. They know how to, play the official. And now it's, trying to keep, in sound strategy, try and keep Michaels horizontal here. That takes away that size and strength advantage that the challenger would have.
As long as Levi Shapiro is able to fight down and keep him below him on the ground, he's absolutely at a huge advantage here. Brett Michaels needs to try and get back to his feet and start mounting some counter offense.
Cover now, trying to retain. And it's almost sad that Shapiro uses the tactics he does because you see how effective he can be.
He's very, very good. He's one of the best professional wrestlers here.
Did you see Howdy Price just doing something with the towel over there?
Yeah, what's he doing? He was in the turnbuckle or something over there in the corner.
He was doing something. Howdy is always up to something.
Keep an eye on Howdy Price. What is he doing now? Try to break the arm of Brett Michaels.
I mean, you just can't get a breather when you're in there with Shapiro when you got Howdy on the outside. You're constantly getting smothered.
What's he doing over there,
He's doing
Todd?
something again. I can't see exactly what he's doing, but he's doing something.
Is he maybe slipping some sort of object into that turnbuckle? It's hard to see from our vantage point.
Oh, come on,
so
Howdy. We can
sneaky.
all see you.
I don't even know if he's going to need to do it, Brett Michaels looks like he's in a very bad place. He has been taking a significant amount of strikes to that throat, and it's been in a lot of different chokeholds. He doesn't look like he's got a whole lot left in him right now.
I got to ask you, Dustin. You've seen a lot of the Gun Show. You've seen a lot of Brett Michaels championship wrestling from Memphis. Have you ever seen him in this position for this amount of time?
To be perfectly honest, no, I have not. I actually don't think I've seen him in the ring in a match this long. So you mentioned deep water earlier. The longer this thing goes, the more in favor it is of Levi Shapiro. But Brett Michaels is fighting back.
One thing that we say in fighting is that you can tell when it's easy to win. It's easy for guys to go in there and win and look good, but when they start getting put in bad places, what do? And we can see Brett Michaels is not quitting. He just fought himself out of that chokehold, and I want to see him keep fighting his way back to his feet.
Oh, he fought his way out of the chokehold, but maybe not of this. Here comes the claw. Does Michaels have the power left to ward it off? He's got the wrist control, the 2-on-1 right now.
He still has the power advantage.
He's fighting it with everything he's got.
Whoa! Big right hand.
Boy, that was a haymaker. And a beauty. Another one there by Michaels going downstairs, upstairs. All points in between. Muscles him over. Beautiful suplex.
Nicely done by Brett Michaels. Both men down on the mat, and you could see that Brett is trying to pull out that second wind. Or would it be the third wind?
He spent everything he had on that last barrage of strikes and that big slam at the end. Let's see if he's able to get a pin. It's been a while,
into the cover, trying to make history here. And the ring general that he is. You got to give credit where credit is due.
Knew exactly where he was in the ring, put his foot on the ropes. That breaks the count. But how nervous do you think Howdy Price is right now?
Man, how much did Brett Michaels just spend on all that attacking as well? He barely had anything left in the tank, fought off the claw, landed some big strikes in that slam, but he looks exhausted now.
Oh, look at Levi. He looks exhausted as he's throwing those haymakers.
Rubbery legs, but still connecting. This one's going to really come down to a battle of wills. Who wants it more?
Man, Brett Michaels is one tough dude. I said you can tell a lot about a guy when they're in a bad spot, and we have seen him in the worst place that we've ever seen him, and he's still in there banging it out.
Fighting back, sends Levi to the corner.
Irish whip, nobody home, and Levi connects with the drop kick, floors the big man. Michael's not used to going down like that. Cover, and a close call. We saw, that the Young Goats, a great showing earlier, almost claiming the United World Tag Team titles. Can Michaels make good and take the television title back to Memphis?
Blatant chokehold right in front of the referee. That's desperation from Levi Shapiro, if you ask me.
And I don't think Shapiro is beyond holding on to that choke an extra too long, getting disqualified and walking out of here still the champion.
Some of that might be considered dirty tactics, but one thing I'll give Levi a ton of respect for is he continues to attack the neck. He's not doing this to there and this to there. He continues to go back to that neck, and we've seen that it is really adding up.
Is he biting him?
With Levi Shapiro, it would not surprise me if he just bit him. I would not be surprised one bit.
Choking, biting, doing everything he can to possibly get disqualified, but look at that. Brett just shoves him to the mat. Spine buster by the Gun Show.
Scores with the spine buster. That is step one. Step two would be that Gun Show lariat.
He's loaded up.
Oh, he's locked and loaded, guys.
Get down from there, Howdy Price.
I don't think Howdy can save, even Howdy can save Shapiro from what's about to come his way. There it is, the Gun Show.
Lariat.
We're gonna have a new champion. Boy, what a celebration it'll be back in Memphis, but hold on.
3 seconds away from a victory.
No.
And he's got Howdy.
Going after Howdy.
Slug him, Brett.
Well, this will get him out of here. Come on, give him a shot. He deserves it. Uh-oh, Shapiro, look out here, Dustin. That glove
we mentioned earlier.
No, not this way.
Come
Come
on.
on.
Kidding me.
Wow.
Here is your winner and still United Television Champion, Levi Shapiro.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Smoke and mirrors. You just get distracted by Howdy. You get leveled from behind with the glove. Dustin, I'm sorry, your man, the Gun Show, he deserved better than this. He deserved a fair shot at the gold.
Dustin, your boys did not come to play. They gave our champions a real run for their money.
Championship Wrestling from Memphis is in the house. You haven't seen the last of the Young Goats or of the Gun Show Brett Michaels. The numbers were just too much today, guys.
Well, Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price use every trick in the book to retain the United Wrestling Television Championship. As my broadcast colleague James Kincaid would say, Shapiro has never met a shortcut that he didn't take. Fans, we thank you for spending your 4th of July with us, and we invite you to join us again next week for more action right here on Championship Wrestling from Arizona, presented by CarShield.